All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Okay, my name is Joey Flores. I grew up in San Jose, California. I lived almost my entire life here. I also lived in Arizona for a couple of years when I was a kid, and Modesto, California. I went to school in the east side of San Jose. It's kind of like the bad area because my parents were separated, so I had to live with my mom. And so I went to school on the east side, and we were kind of like poor when I was growing up. We didn't have much, single mother with 5 kids. Actually, 4 kids, but then my mom got remarried. She met my stepdad, and things got a little better for us. But when I was young, it was like pretty bad, lots of gangs and drugs, stuff like that. And my older brother, he basically became a drug addict. He's 5 years older than me, so it's been kind of.
Do you still have a close relationship with him? Do y'all still talk?
Yeah, we still talk. I saw him like last week. It's kind of sad because he basically collects cans and lives outside, but he doesn't really want to get a job or anything. He doesn't want help, and it's tough because there's nothing we can really do for him because he won't take the help. And yeah.
Hey, well, if your brother ever stumbles upon your interview, this will probably be just to let him know that his brother cares about him. So I'm glad that I could share your story and just really let you know that, like, hey, if your brother's listening, brother, like, for sure he can really listen deeply and just understand that, like, you're trying to be there for him and that you love him. And I respect that, man. It's not a lot of people who love their family, like, at all. Like, I've heard people that abandon their own brothers and sisters and abandon their moms and dads, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I always try to reach out to him. I talked to him the other day. I told him that maybe we could help him get back on his feet. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but
he's
been out in the streets for 2 years now. It's been kind of rough for me because when I was a kid, my dad got locked up, and my older brother was kind of like my father figure. He would watch me, take care of me, make sure I didn't get involved in the wrong things. He always had my back. And then once I hit 10 years old, 11 years old, he started doing drugs and stuff, and kind of went his separate way. So
what was a very big inspiration for you to kind of go towards a different path in life and do what you're doing now with life?
Yeah, well, I mean, when I was young, all I really cared about was going outside, bike riding, skateboarding. I wanted to be a rapper when I was a kid. My older brother used to rap with his friends, but they would always tell me I couldn't go with them. I couldn't rap with them and stuff because I was 7 or 8 years old. And they were 14, 15. So that's what I always wanted to do. But then as I got older, I started focusing on school and stuff. And my parents were you should go to college, do this, do that. But I didn't really plan to go to school. It just happened, and I ended up going to college after high school, to a community college for 2 years. And then I transferred to San Jose State University, and I finished for 2 years after that. I got my bachelor's.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, so, I mean, coming from where I come from, a lot of people that I know didn't even go to school, didn't even graduate high school.
Man, that is wonderful. And you got your bachelor's? What did you get your bachelor's for?
I got it in English literature, I guess reading books and stuff like that.
Oh, that is awesome, man. That is awesome to know that you came from that and literally just said, look, this is what I want to do in life and I'm going to go reach for that. That's just a motivation to never give up on what you want to go for, because it doesn't matter what other people say about you, how people feel about a situation. If you're trying to do good and you're trying to do better for yourself, then nothing is gonna stop you from doing that. And that's amazing, brother. I really appreciate. So what was some really bad hardships? What was some things that you kind of really struggled to get? Did you have any stumble blocks in your life trying to get to that level?
Well, I mean, when I was a kid, my dad was in jail, he was doing drugs, and my mom was doing drugs too. So I didn't really have parents. My older brother was my parental figure. So that was a big thing in my way, was trying to find the right path without having anybody guiding me,
Yeah.
So a lot of my friends too, when I was growing up, join gangs and they're like smoking weed and like doing stuff like that. So it was just tough to kind of like find that right path. And like, I guess I just went down my own path. I just followed what I thought was best for me and like the opportunities that presented themselves. And, you know, I like I said, things got better for me as I got older. So, like my parents' situation got better. My mom stopped doing drugs, and my stepdad was working, and like he had enough money to like provide us with a semi-comfortable life, so I could go to school and stuff like that.
So what goals have you made for yourself throughout life that you've always wanted? So like if you could like name off some of the goals that you have, like that you had and then that you have now, what would you say?
Well, I would say like I went to school and then like I ended up becoming a teacher, and it took me a couple of years, you know, after that. But you know, I enjoy teaching. I enjoy working with the youth, and I like the environment. I like being around people. Just some things about it that I don't like, you know. But I would say like my goal is just to be free and like have a life where I can like do what I want to do, go where I want to go, and not be like stuck, you know.
Yes.
So, and I mean financially that's a struggle. So right now like I'm just like I started posting rap music online. And I'm just like forget it. Like I'm just gonna start rapping, and I'm gonna do what I want to do.
That's
if it works,
awesome.
it works. If it doesn't, then that's only so much I could do about it, you know, but at least I'm going to try.
That's awesome. So what is like a message you would want to give, I guess, our kids, the youth nowadays? If you could give a message to the youth, what would be the message that you would try to provide them?
Well, I would say, like, stay in school and, like, you know, keep your doors open, but also, like, pursue what you want to pursue, because that's the only way you're going to find happiness is if you're doing something that you love and you want to do every day. You'll feel that sense of freedom because you feel like you're doing it for yourself instead of doing it for someone else or working on a contract or working for a business. So I would always say just follow your passions and believe in yourself and never give up. Even when things get bad, like you have to keep going. It's kind of like that Martin Luther King Jr. quote. He's just like, if you can't walk, then crawl. If you can't crawl, like, then whatever you got to do, just keep moving. You know that quote?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, keep moving forward.
I love that. I love that, man. I really do love that. That's awesome. So, like, what is something that you see in our world that a lot of our youth and people in general lack? Because I know that, you know, our world, we may seem like the people in the world, I mean, yeah, there's good people, but, like, it's like, do you feel like there's more negative now than ever before?
I feel like people do, like, they lack respect and compassion towards other people, and they become like desensitized because of this social media. People see all these like things happening online, you know, like they're just desensitized, you know. And I think it has a lot to do with like kind of like trying to figure out what's like real and what's not real in terms of like for instance, if you see someone asking for money on the street, like you don't really know if they're just acting or if they're going to use it for some bad purpose. So sometimes people just like they don't even notice people that are suffering right in front of them.
Very true.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the biggest issues is that like there's only so much a person can do for another person.
Very true. So do you feel like social media has a negative or a positive view in life? Do you think it's more negative or do you think it's more positive?
Well, I think it's both extremes. Like it's either extremely positive or extremely negative. So it's not really realistic. It's not in the middle, because you know people want to be entertained. So it's like one spectrum to the other, and I don't think it's either or. I think it's kind of like a balance between the two.
That. I like that. I really like that answer. Really good. So if you could impact people's lives, you know, through anything, what would it be?
If I could impact someone's life through what?
If you could impact people's lives, how would you do it?
Well, you know, there's a saying, it's like, if you catch a fish for a man, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish...
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You know what's crazy? Brother?
What?
I just interviewed a dude who said the same exact... Wow. That is crazy. You see what we learn when you learn about other people. Like, you never know what's going on in other people's lives. Like, that's crazy, brother. But yeah, I just had to say that. But yeah, continue, man.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess teaching someone how to be responsible and follow through and, like, have that mentality of never giving up would be like the one thing I would like to teach people. And the only way you can teach people is through example, right? Like you have to lead through example, and like you have to show people that you follow through on what you believe in. Because if you're telling people to do something and you're not even doing it yourself, then kind of makes you a hypocrite, and you know.
Yeah, we don't want to live a hypocritical lifestyle towards other people, because like it's not even the fact that it makes us look bad. It's the fact that like if you're trying to teach other people like the right way of life, or trying to teach people how they should be like around other people, and you're not being the same way, it's just like, well, what's the purpose? Why listen to you? So yeah, it makes a really good, it makes a really, really, really awesome. That's really awesome, brother. I like really like that a lot. I do. So describe like something that really has like been a motivation for you. Like what is like, are there particular people in your life that have motivated you?
Well, lately, yeah, mainly like my family and like the people who like support me like emotionally and like all those other ways. You know, I know people always have my back, and like people like won't let me like fall down too far. You know, so I know like my parents, they worked really hard just for me to be where I'm at. So they motivate me because I know like they can't pursue their dreams. So that's what motivates me to pursue my dreams even stronger, because I know like they gave me the opportunity to pursue mine.
That is awesome, brother. So, on to the topic about like your career and like wanting to make music. What is your goals with it? Like, what do you plan on doing with it? How far do you want to extend this? Like, do you want to do this for the rest of your life?
Well, I mean, as of right now, I'm kind of just doing it on my own at home. I don't have a producer. Like, I'm just doing it by myself. So I hope that I could probably find someone who wants to work with me, maybe invest some money into it, and, you know, make it sound good, get a studio session, and, like, write some more songs and get some, like, instrumentals just for me. I do want to do it for as long as I can do it, but another dream of mine is to one day retire in Italy, like near an island or something, and open up a restaurant, like a Mexican.
Oh, wow.
Restaurant.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is
I want to
awesome,
open
brother.
up something exotic, you know, just kind of like live a relaxed lifestyle.
That's awesome. So basically live like a simple life. Just open up a restaurant, live simply, and be happy and free. That's so awesome, brother. Like, that is really amazing. So, brother, I have a question about kind of just more on a generalization of like people in the world. So, there's been a topic that I want to arise about just situations when it comes to women, and the reason I'm bringing this topic up is because I've been seeing on social media recently about people, you know, people who generalize like men are so bad and this and that. So I kind of want you to give your opinion. Like, how do you feel about our women in the world today as like, you know, as in you know, when they try to show off on the internet or try to say that all men are bad? Like, what are your view on our women in the world today? What is your view on them?
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of childish, like, to say that, like to polarize the gender thing, you know, like men versus women. I think, you know, women are essential to life, and to, like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my mom. And my parents, like, they separated when I was young, so I was raised by my mom, and I have lots of aunts, so I was around a lot of women, so I have a lot of respect for women. So yeah, I mean, like, the whole thing against men, I think it's kind of like, I can't say it's over exaggerated, because like when you really look at the world, most people who have power are men, like the CEOs of companies and like people headed, like the people who like control countries are like mainly men.
Mainly men,
so,
yeah.
I mean, there is some type of issue when it comes to that, and I know a lot of strong women who are great leaders, and I feel like women are sometimes even more capable than men to like lead.
That's awesome.
I do think, you know, when it comes to like the whole like sexual exploitation and stuff like that, I do think it's, I don't know, maybe I don't really know what it's like to be a woman, so I can't speak on it, but yeah, I mean, sometimes I think it's like women will say like they don't like it, but then when they don't get the attention, they don't like that either. So I mean, it's kind of like goes both ways, you know?
Exactly. It's kind of like you don't want attention, but you do at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I just kind of want to rise that topic because, like, I just want women to know, like, how they should feel. Like, they should feel worthy, man, and it feels like they're not getting enough of feeling that way, especially with the way that our society is and how they, you know, put down men and women as, you know, bad human beings. So I kind of want to give them the motivation to just realize that they're worth it, like, because they're all worth it. Like, we all come, like, you should respect a woman just like you do your own mother.
yeah,
And it should always be like that. But it's like nowadays, there's men out here who are turning women into those non-respectful women who don't have respect for themselves and they just lose themselves. And it's like they become lost. And then when a good person comes around, it's like they just shove them away, and it hurts, you know. But that's why I say, like, you know, they should know their worth and they should know that they're beautiful and amazing, regardless.
yeah.
So yeah, man, it's just something that, like, really I, like, wanted to, like, bring up. So what is a positive message you would give others in the world? Big positive
Um,
message.
well, I mean, like, it's so tough because, you know, no matter what kind of situation people are in, they, like, find some way to be unhappy, you know? Like, for instance, you know, you hear about celebrities who, like, they, like, kill themselves for whatever reason. And it's like there's so much to be grateful for, you know?
There
Just
is.
being alive.
Just being alive, breathing in this world. You're right, brother. Like, it's, we don't realize that. Like, people don't realize, like, you're able to wake up in the morning and walk outside and see a beautiful tree or see a beautiful bird or see some beautiful flowers. Like, just being able to wake up and live is, like, a blessing that we should all, like, take for, like, something, like, you know, really good for. So, all right.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's always, like, people who are, like, better than you or a better situation in terms of, like, having things that you want, but there's always people that can possibly, like, be, like, worse off than you. So, like, no matter what, like, you know, if you have 2 legs and you can walk, that's a blessing, you know? If your
Yes.
arms work, that's a blessing. Like, if your brain works, that's a blessing. Like, there's so many things to be happy about and, like, thankful for. And, like, my message would be, like, just to be grateful for what you have no matter what. I'm like, you know, always work hard to get, if you want something else, like, work hard for it, go get it, but just be thankful that you're alive.
Yes, brother, yes. So, there's also another topic that we're going to talk about. This is going to be the last topic, but it's kind of based on relationships with people. I don't know if you've been in a relationship with anyone before, or how have you?
Yeah.
So, what would be, like, your thoughts on relationships nowadays? How do you feel like most people view them, or, like, how do you see how most people try to make relationships look like?
I think people, like, you know, they want something serious, you know, or they just want to, like, fool around, like, you know, lots of people be, like, on Tinder and stuff like that, and just kind of, like, hooking up with people and, like, just moving on to the next person. And then, like, you know, I think eventually they want to find the right person, but I think people make it into a habit, you know, of, like, meeting people or, you know, not finding that stable relationship. So I think people always want what they don't have. And,
wow,
like,
yeah.
even if they're in a relationship, like, things can be good for a while and things can change. So my views are, like, I think society kind of imposes what a relationship should look like and, like, how you should be. And, like, sometimes those things are unrealistic and people, like, break and they make mistakes and, like, they do stupid things. And, like, I think it's almost impossible to, like, have the perfect relationship. There's always going to be something that's missing, and, like, you have to compromise, or you just have to, like, really respect your relationship and just do what you need to do. But sometimes it's difficult because people tend to, like, you know, sometimes people make mistakes. They just, like, follow their instincts or, like, their desires, you know?
Exactly. I feel like, you know what, I'm glad that you brought that up because, like, honestly, in my opinion as well, I feel like if you really truly love someone, like, deeply, like, I'm, like, deeply, then you would keep going, like, no matter how far. Like, think about it. Like, all these relationships, these people have been in relationships for, like, 30, 40, 50 years, seeing the same person for that long. Like, that is like amazing to know that you've dealt with someone for that long and you're willing to keep going, and that love is, that bond has never been broken for that long.
Yeah.
That's true love, man, and that's like something that like I really like would love to like kind of push on people to like let them know, like, no matter what you're going through, like in any relationship with anybody, like, it's gonna be okay. Keep pushing forward, keep trying, because like at the end of the day, like if you guys can come to a compromisation and be able to like work things out, then your relationship will be fine.
Yeah, so I think it takes a lot of being open and like communication, and like sometimes people are not completely open with each other because they're like afraid of like the consequences or like what might happen. So that can be a bad thing, you know. Like if you're open, you communicate, and like both people are like treated fairly with respect, then like you can get over anything. You can be together for a long time.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother. So, how do you feel about your life in general? Like, how do you feel about life in general?
Well, like, I mean, like I said, like I've come through a lot. Like I've had a lot of challenges in my life and like kind of ups and downs. And right now it's like kind of went to like a down point, but it's kind of going up again. So right now I feel like pretty happy. I feel free, and I'm just gonna try to be as creative as I can and keep working at what I want to do. So man, I feel like pretty good. I feel pretty happy right now.
That's good, brother. You know what? Keep that happiness, brother, because I promise you, you're going to achieve the goals and dreams that you want in life. I see it. I really do see it, brother. You have like a very bright future ahead of you. Like you said, you do love teaching, and you have some really wonderful things that you want to do for like the youth and other people in general. Like that's amazing. Like, if you could do something, like my last question to you would be, if you could do something very positive, if you could do something very big in the world for like those who are homeless or those who are struggling, like what would you do for these people? What would you do to help those people out there in the world that are going through a lot?
I mean, I would just do whatever I can. Like, I would probably, like, I was thinking, like, if I had enough money, I would go to, like, Shoe Palace, and, like, I would just post it all over social media, like, free shoes for kids today. And, like, whoever shows up, I'll just, like, pay for like, all the shoes that they sell that day. Something like that.
That's awesome.
Or maybe, like, make a center for people who are struggling where they can stay and, like, get back on their feet and, like, have somebody there who's, like, can help them find a job and stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, I'm all about giving back to the community and just giving back whatever I can. If it's my time, my ears, or, like, my heart, whatever it is I can give.
That is amazing, man. That's wonderful. You're an inspiration, brother, for a lot of people out there who are going through a lot and who feel like they can't get through anything. Like, you really are, brother, and I do appreciate the interview. Real appreciate this, man. I do. I appreciate you being able to talk to me and have this interview with me and this discussion. It was wonderful. I really appreciate you, brother. I do.
Thank you.
Very thankful, man, and I look forward to speaking with you again. I do. Definitely will look forward to speaking with you and hopefully doing another interview along the line in the future, man.
All right.
Yeah, brother.
I appreciate you too. Like, you have a lot of words of positivity. Appreciate that a lot.
Of course, brother. I'm here to build you up, man. I'm really here to help you understand that you're worth it, brother. Because, look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. My family talks down on me all the time, you know, doing this type of work. Every time I do an interview with someone, they're always like, how much you get paid? How much of this? You know, your time is money. I'm not doing this for money. And I'm not doing this because of it. I'm doing this because people need to be heard. I'm doing this because we need to make a difference in the world. People need to share their stories because people are going through a lot in life. And I want people to express themselves freely without feeling judged, without feeling like there's nobody there.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's like a great thing to do.
Exactly, brother. I do this out of the bottom of my heart. And I've been doing this since 2015. And I'm going to continue doing this until I'm dead. So I want people to share their stories and feel like they're worth something in life, because they are. People can achieve anything they want. You just have to put their mind to it and keep going.
Yeah.
Forever.
I guess that's your way of like helping society by giving people that voice to be able to express themselves and hearing from people like directly and not being filtered by the media, you know? Exactly.
And you know what? Now that we speak on that topic, a lot of the media nowadays, it's like they only give a voice to the celebrities. That's it.
Yeah.
They want to hear what they want to hear, and it's like us as individuals, us people, we can't say anything without being judged.
Yeah, or censored.
Yeah, or censored. Yeah, exactly. And then like a lot of the interviews that go out, like all I see on the social media is like, oh yeah, I did an interview with this celebrity, but we never hear about how people really are feeling. They only ask questions pertaining to like somebody's album. They never ask personal questions about like how do they feel about the world, because like
Yeah, that's true.
the world is bad, brother. Like whether we know it or not, the world is getting worse. There's many deaths. Like there's been so many deaths over the course of a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, brother. Definitely, I'm gonna hit you up. So there's somebody ringing at the doorbell. It was great talking to you, brother. Take care, brother. You're welcome, Joey. No problem. All right, bye bye.